We can move into Drake now. He dropped, what was it, Slime? Is that what it's called? Slime for
Slime
You?
bot? Slime for yeah.
Slime for You. Quick backstory, if you didn't know, that image of Halle Berry being slimed at the Nickelodeon Choice Awards. Basically, Drake asked beforehand if he could use the photo as Halle Berry. She declined, but he used it anyways. But if you notice on the streaming, I think that's been either taken down or he never uploaded it. Instead,
Oh,
used
really?
the drawing that his. I don't know what's on yours because on mine it's just a drawing of his son,
No, you
where
I
he
think
drew
you're
the
right,
dog.
actually.
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause it's yeah, it's
yeah.
the album. He
Mhm,
was using it in a sexual way, and if she's like, "I don't
mhm,
want you using that,"
mhm.
shouldn't have posted it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the legal how that works legally.
But the thing is, Halle didn't own it. It was a company who owned it. So as long as he pays the
Yeah.
company, then whatever Halle has to say doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So she was
But
mad and she responded. She commented on like a different type of post I talked about, and she said, "I don't know why he asked me if you're just gonna use it anyways, right?"
yeah, not the
Mm-hmm.
coolest move by Drake.
Mm-hmm.
To get into it about the song,
Mm-hmm.
first part, it's just he's in general, Drake's a good singer, but,
Mm-hmm.
like, he's not singing about anything particularly that, like,
Mm-hmm.
gets to me and interested me,
Mm-hmm.
and the flow of it wasn't really my thing. SZA
Mm-hmm.
is just so fucking good. So to
Mm-hmm.
talk about singers, I listen to SZA albums like the way I listen to rap albums. Like, she has such a interesting personality and
Mm-hmm.
the way she talks, and she's such a interesting voice, like, the way she says love is like, "Yeah," like, you know what I mean? Like, she has
I
such
don't know
a
if it sounds like that,
not
bro.
not like that, but it's like Leah, like, she has such an intriguing voice because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what accent she has because she's from New
Mm-hmm.
Jersey, but she's great, and
Mm-hmm.
I texted you, but I was listening to Control the other day, and she's,
Mm-hmm.
like, just as interesting as I find a rapper, like, listening to her
Mm-hmm.
lyrics. She's just really and her she just picks the perfect melodies, so her part's
Mm-hmm.
great. She always
Yeah.
kills it. Second part is a classic Drake thing where he's, like, sticking to the month of the calendar, which is a very
Mm-hmm.
classic Drake, which is cool, but the song itself, eh, fine.
Okay. It's kind of funny because this song has been really polarizing. Even when you look through Twitter, I've had there's people who really like it because Drake beforehand said that he wanted to make an album, right? Going back to his roots. He said, You missed the old Drake. I'm going to give you the old Drake, which I doubt because as an artist, I mean, old Drake is so long. Where was old Drake? 2011 is
I
2023,
don't
2024 now. It's not going to
I
happen,
don't
right?
I don't even know what old Drake means because he
Hmm.
raps about the same subject matter and still
Hmm.
does all the different styles of music. So, like,
Hmm.
what's oh, he's still rapping about women and singing about women.
But I feel like it's the way he goes about it, right? A song like Marvin's Room compared to like, I don't know, the song with Dirk or whatever it was on CLB.
I like
I
that
feel like
song
there's a
actually.
huge difference. Like Drake had a lot to say and it was really just vivid, like whatever he was talking about. And his writing
Yeah.
was great. There was no sense of laziness. But of course, when you're at the top for a while, that can be easy to do when you know you can just make a hit in 2 seconds by dropping whatever, you know?
Hey,
And I don't
maybe
wanna uh-huh.
I'll say maybe he's at the level of fame where at the beginning he wasn't like that famous, so he could still have like
Mhm,
real relationships. And maybe he
mhm,
just doesn't have real relationships anymore to like actually be
mhm.
inspired to write about a real thing.
Yeah,
That's
and
just guessing, but
that's a double-edged sort of fame, you know? In terms of the song, I don't wanna speak too much about it because I feel like I didn't give it the time it deserves. When I was talking about the
yeah.
polarization on Twitter, it's literally people like it and people hate it. For you, I know you don't hate it, but you really don't mess with it at all. Just speak from your chest. You don't like the song, period,
Yeah, like,
right?
I didn't
Mhm,
replay it, like, there's certain
mhm,
songs that you know from the get-go, it sticks
mhm,
with you and you wanna keep playing it. Some
mhm,
songs, you listen to at a different time period and you're like,
mhm.
"Amazing," like, I didn't give the
Yeah,
respects. Maybe it turns into one of those songs, but from Drake and SZA, I wanted that feeling of, "This is a hit,"
yeah,
and
yeah.
didn't get that, but hey, who knows? It seems
That
like a
was
soft hit, doesn't seem like it's
mhm.
popping off.
That was my initial thoughts when I first heard it, right? I heard it, and obviously it's Drake and SZA, so the expectations are so high. I heard it, and I'm like, okay, I like it's cool, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm missing anything. And I go on Twitter, and I see some people are saying, "Oh, I love it, it's great, this is what I expect," and I'm like, did I miss something here? So I
Yeah,
want to give it time to really digest because I know how easy it is for us to just press a button, we hear the song, and we just call
yeah,
it mid. I don't want to do that. I actually want to
yeah,
give it the time it deserves, and it's Drake and SZA, man. Come on.
yeah.
It's
In
Drake and
no
SZA.
in no way at all is it a
Mhm.
bad song. It
Yeah.
just, like, didn't excite me like I wanted a Drake
Mhm.
and SZA song to be.
Yeah.
And that happens. We've had a lot of recent disappointments of huge collabs.